Alright, what's up wild goats? Friday's programming. Today is more or less, you can treat it like an extra active recovery day. Just be prepared for Saturday because it is a rip, okay? That being said, today I believe is a pretty good day of work anyway. So you have your week 3 progressions for your strict pull-ups or strict chest to ring pull-ups, okay? Just remember, very important that you do these sets unbroken. If you don't get those sets done unbroken, you have to restart that set again. Make sure that we're still hitting that full range, full extension, and then for either those rings into your chest or chin over that bar, okay? If you don't have an option of strict pull-ups, make sure if you haven't contacted us already to have an alternate option for those strict pull-ups that you message us or email us so we can give that to you, okay? So those are your strict pull-ups for the day. And then for bells and business, we'll start off with now 3 rounds, 4 reps. So we're going to start off with 30 seconds of work and then 30 seconds of rest, rolling through for 3 rounds of all these movements, okay? First one being your down ups, so more or less like a burpee without that push up out of the bottom, okay? So when you're coming down, go into that full push up or plank position. Make sure that we're trying to keep a good, decent amount of tension through our core so we're not arching through our back and loading up our lower back, okay? Make sure that we're jumping down, keep that core tight, jumping up, standing up or jumping up, hands above our head, and down to the ground. Cool. So 30 seconds work. Your next movement will be your weighted wall squats. So whatever you're using for today, whether it be a dumbbell or a kettlebell or some random weighted object, you're going to be using your kettlebell and then just holding that weight and then getting yourself set into that wall sitting or squat position. Again, feet directly underneath those knees. Keep that back nice and straight so we're not hunching or we're not just resting with that weight like that, okay? Nice active position. Cool. Weighted wall squats. Now you'll do your toes to bell. So using that same dumbbell, kettlebell, you're gonna lie yourself down, pretty much like a grounded toast bar, okay? So starting off, holding on to that weight so you can keep you grounded, and then raising up your legs, bring them up overhead, touching that kettlebell, and then controlling back down to full extension at the bottom. Quite harder to get these reps done a lot faster than your normal toaster bar. That's okay. Cool. Then you'll use that same weight again for Russian kettlebell swings. Again, start with that kettlebell slightly in front of you so you can get to work straight away. Use that first initial swing to get those kettlebell swings moving. Squeeze those hips, get that kettlebell up to at least eye level. Next movement, you have your single arm planks. 30 seconds on your right, 30 seconds rest, and then 30 seconds on the other side. When we're doing these, making sure that we're really fighting against that hip tilt. So when you're coming off of one arm, try not to let that hip tilt off to the side. Keep everything dead straight to the ground, okay? Hold that for 30 seconds. Switch sides, hold 30 seconds rest. Switch sides again. Fight to keep that body straight. Cool, that's your business and bells. Now we have our bear. A lot of movements are pretty same, but we'll go over them again anyway for the bear group. So you have your, excuse me guys. So you have your down ups again. Down ups, coming down into that locked out push up position. Again, keep that core tight so we're not sagging or butt ups too high, okay? Everything nice and straight. Come back up, jump up, hands overhead, feet off the ground and then jump, okay? Next movement, you have your weighted wall squats. So whatever you have, you might have that backpack at hand that you'll be using for your bent over rows. You can use that to hold that weight. Again, active position. Try not to have your feet too far out. Keep those heels directly underneath those knees and your legs parallel to the ground so we're not up too high or down too low. Everything to be at a nice and straight angle, okay? Cool. Strict sit-ups. So again guys, if we can get into that butterfly position, so legs nice and wide, feet close and in, but this time as we're coming down, keep those hands in front. Do not take your hands overhead to use for that hip. So Hands just stay in front, make sure that those shoulders touch the ground before you then come back up. Ooh, and touching the ground over those feet, okay? Over those toes. Back down again. Those are your strict sit-ups. Jumping hip thrusts. So if you don't have a box, you can use a bench or a chair. Just test it out, make sure that it's nice and firm before you use it. Hip thrusts. So you're going to get yourself leaning on that bench or box and coming down and thrust those hips up so that your feet come off the ground as well. Cool. As many reps as possible in those 30 seconds. Cool. And then again, with these single arm planks, 30 seconds left, 30 seconds right with 30 seconds rest in between. Make sure that we're keeping our body nice and straight. We're not tilting off to the side when the arm comes off to compensate for balance. Keep everything dead on straight to the ground, okay? Fight against that natural movement that your body's gonna want to do. The warm-up for today is your general warm-up. The link will be in the comments below for you to follow through and then get yourself started moving through today's program. See you in the wild.